Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gentleman Bottoms. My name is Clemens and with me today is Adam.
At your service.
And Julius.
Hey.
And today we are looking at an author on Fiction Press, MJ Butler. And the story is, I just searched for the name Richard because we read Dick Bora yesterday. and there's a story with Richard, but first we start with Resin.
Okay. So Resin, it's listed under the fantasy genre, and it says, Resin is coaxed on a mountain with a beast named Kark.
Okay.
I'm getting some OC of the Year vibes right here. Not from Resin, obviously, but... Okay. Resin came out from her hiding place, darting between snow-covered rocks, avoiding the beast's ever-searching eyes. So there's many beasts, apparently.
I guess, yeah. Kark will find you!
The beast, known as Kark, roared.
You are afraid! Fight! Fight me!
Fight me! I love it. Resin worked up enough courage to peek up over the rock at her attacker. Fortunate for her, he was looking the opposite direction. The mountain wind howled and ripped the beret. Is that beret? Yeah. Is that how you spell beret? Like one R? Huh.
I don't know.
Beret. I don't wear berets. I don't know. From out of her hair, right in front of the creature's feet, Resin cursed the mountain and turned to run, but Kark was already upon her, shoving her several feet forward. Curse you, mountain! She turned around and held her knife in front of her menacingly, but Kark paid no mind. He jumped at her, tearing her to pieces. That was quick.
I don't know if I would have used the phrase paid no mind. Because I think you'd still have to pay mind. Paid no mind sounds like he was like looking at something else. Wasn't even looking at her while attacking her.
Yeah.
He went in blind and still succeeded.
Well,
I guess that's how good of a monster he is.
You gotta look at it from the beast named Kark's perspective. You see, for Resin, the day the beast named Kark graced her mountain, it was the most important day of her life. But for the beast named Kark, it was just Tuesday.
Yeah.
Blood stained the white snow on top the mountain as a creature known as Kark bellowed in triumph. Is that a different creature?
Yeah, does the creature known as Kark know the beast known as Kark?
Do they also hang out with
there's two Karks.
Do they also hang out with the beast formerly known as Kark? I like to it's a beast named Kark, the beast named Kark. There's just regular Kark, and then there's also a creature known as Kark. I really think these are all just different monsters. I mean, they said there were multiple beasts, so
yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Not really a fair fight. Okay.
No, I'm also questioning what the point of the story was.
I know I found this offer, but since Adam read it to me, Adam, I want my money back.
Okay.
Well, apparently this author was really fascinated with this character he created, this Kark character, creature, whatever, because on the very same day that Resin was released, they also released The Beast Named Kark in all caps. So I guess this is the origin story. Like, this is the Disney-style prequel where everything about Kark's backstory is gonna be over-explained, I guess. So it says, a short, bloody story. That's all I have to say. Okay. Kark's muscles ripped through their tiny bodies.
His muscles dead?
his muscles. Like, his muscles are exposed and they're sharp. They're basically like steel rope. You know, you can get some nasty cuts on those. That's what this is like. He shoved them into his mouth. He crushed them under his feet.
Wait.
So this is basically deviant art in a nutshell. With certain parts of it. He rejoiced in the blood showering all around him. He loved to be bathed in blood.
What an edgelord.
He loved to hear their cries. Only three but also one singular thought, were going through his pea-sized brain. Oh, we are roasting this guy right now. Okay, get ready for a great paragraph. Okay, blood, kill, destroy, 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 blood, kill, destroy. Blood kill destroy, 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 blood kill destroy. The words blood kill and destroy just lost all meaning for me.
The author had a lot of fun with the Control-V function on their keyboard. Just copy over and over again.
We really needed to drive this point back home, that those are all of the thoughts he has. I mean, personally, I think like one time would have done, but this author seemed to disagree.
Yeah. You know, I'll give you credit though, Julius. You kind of, the way you described him and the way his muscles, you probably gave more of a description of what the beast named Kark looks like than the author does in either of these stories. Unless chapter 2 has something.
Yeah, this was chapter 1, default chapter.
Oh yeah. Well, I assume he's like pretty big, considering he was like crushing people under his feet. Assuming those were people and not bugs.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of weird, because in like the story before that, it felt like they were about the same size.
Yeah, maybe he's a little
bigger. But then
bigger.
again, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so second part is named The Decision. A few had escaped from his clutches. Kark knew for he could sense their fear, but he was satisfied that they would die anyway from the cold, freezing temperature on his mountain.
Why are they up on this mountain if it's freezing?
It's classic,
I don't know.
Classic horror movie stuff. You know, you go up to a cabin in the mountain to hang out with your friends, and then the power goes out, and one by one get kicked off by this. You get eaten by this monster. I mean,
or they weren't mountain climbers. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Or they were like, dude, we shouldn't go on this mountain. There's a beast named Kark. No, it's the creature named Kark. Oh, it's just a creature. Well, then we can go.
He started to think, this is something that he rarely does. Why are we just keep roasting this guy?
Tune in on for Comedy Central for the roast of Kark.
There were more and more humans coming into the mountains, his mountains. Where could they be coming from? There was a small village at the base of his mountain, but there couldn't have been soldiers there. They must be mercenaries paid for by town.
Wait, what? So they're hunters,
Paid
okay.
for by town. No, they're mercenaries, I guess. He must stop this. But how? Well, violence, of course. So it was decided, by someone, I guess, that he would go and crush the town. I mean, everyone decided that, like, he, then the creature known as Kark, and the beast named Kark, like they all agreed that they had to go to crush the town. The creature known as Kark started to run down the mountain towards the quiet little unsuspecting village at the base of his mountain.
So
And that's the end. We'll never find out what he did there.
this is fiction press, so we can write fan fiction for it. My fan fiction is the town wins, and eventually it grows into a city, and it's the city known as Sega. Yeah, we have 3 reviews for this.
They're all positive, too. People like this stuff.
Okay, so we got Ariel Miko, who says, "Yo Dom, it's me, Ariel, and I just finished your second chapter and that was really awesome. I showed it to Aiden just now, and he loved it as well. Keep up the good work, and I'll notify you if I ever come up with something. Email me when you come up with another chapter. Please make it longer this time."
Yeah, please just copy paste 3 words over and over again to pad it out.
Can we get another paragraph of the beast thinking blood, kill, destroy?
Stories have soul, says lol. Funny in a dark way.
Is it? I mean, they were making fun of the creature's lack of like thinking skills, but like that's just mean.
What I'm kind of disappointed about is that just by talking about these 2 stories, we already created a bunch of lore for what this character looks like and what this character acts like, and then the author never explores it further. So now I feel very unsatisfied. I want to know more about the beast named Kark, and we never will.
Yeah.
Many of our listeners and viewers today, please send us your rendition of what the beast named Kark looks like. We will greatly appreciate it and enshrine it.
Go to the Death Battle fan and wiki and write the article Beast named Kark, known as Kark versus creature known as Kark.
Oh god.
Yeah, so these 2 stories were published on the same day, and the Beast named Kark was updated on the next day, then a bit quiet. The Players published in November. And then in April of the next year, 2 stories on the same day. My Wretched Life, which, like the Players, we are not gonna read, and Richard's Adventure. And I think My Wretched Life and Richard's Adventure are connected because My Wretched Life had a side character named Richard.
Huh.
Okay. Well. But...
And Richard's Adventure is the only K+ story from MJ Butler, so...
No blood, kill, destroy in this one?
You can't read the prequel, so you don't know. If you're a kid, you can't read the prequel and won't know Richard. It's in fantasy, so get your fantasy boots on and let's dive into this magical world. A magical adventure in a little boy's mind.
Alright.
Once there was a small little town called Jewelville. Jewelville was your average town, with average children playing in the streets causing mischief of small sorts, with your average old man and old woman sitting on their porches knitting and remembering the old days.
Yeah, that's what I imagine the typical town to be like.
Man, I miss the old days when the beast named Kark came and ate our children.
I miss when mischief was still big.
Yeah, small sorts. I don't think I've ever...
Yeah.
I figured like all sorts would make sense. Small sorts, I never heard of that. Is that a phrase?
Yeah, me neither. Don't think so.
It was in this small little town with small little kids and such that a great big old house stood. It was the Vitro's new home.
Okay, I guess I kind of knew what's going on. This author is also trying to be like cheeky with their choice of words. You know, they're going like, "Oh, we have a small little village with small little people causing a small mischief."
They called all the children average. I don't know if that's is that backhanded compliment or?
It's awkwardly worded, but like at least I know what they were going for.
Oh yeah, I do too. It's funny.
The Vivitro family consisted of Jan the mother, Kyle the father, and Richard the son. Holy Trinity right here. Since Richard was an only child, he spent most of his weekends searching his new house for adventure, for he was the kind of kid who found kid-to-kid contact anxious and unnecessary. Adventure.
Okay.
This was rather easy to come by in that house.
That sounds like code for it's falling apart.
There were many adventures he had in this house. There was the time he led an expedition into the deep underground cavern, also known as the basement, where he had found countless mice warriors and many cardboard forts and old toys. There was the time he played Attack of the Robots with the old washer and dryer, then he and his toys were beaten back and forced to retreat to the second bathroom that nobody used and take refuge until his mother came down looking for him. Richard was tall and lanky. He never ate vegetables like any other of the kids on the block, and he never did chores like any other kids on the block. His father and his mother both worked unlike any other of the kids' parents on the block, and his parents were both black and white, which made him biracial, unlike any of the other kids in the state.
Whoa, wait!
The state!
What universe is this in?
What? Well, or what period is this in?
Interracial marriage was not allowed in this story.
Well, it seems to be allowed. It's just that no one else has done it in this state, wherever it is.
Oh.
But the adventures that I just stated aren't the one that changed Richard's life forever. No, that adventure happened the 11th of September. Dear God, please no. 12 days before his 11th birthday.
Is this an unintentional 9/11 story?
I guess, maybe.
It was written in 2006. Why did you pick this date? Why not the 12th of September, 11 days before his 11th birthday?
The only way I can think of it being legitimate is if this author isn't from America, and therefore they're not thinking about 9/11.
Yeah, could be.
Richard had slowly walked out of the den where his mother
Den?
That's a common Americanism for like living room space. So it's not.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Maybe it was the fluffy den.
Yeah, or maybe it's the den where the beast named Kark used to live. Where he has all his little skulls and blood and everything. Where he used to bathe in blood on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Where his mother and father were listening to Chuck Berry on their old but large and elaborate radio.
Okay.
Old but large and elaborate.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how old technology is smaller than modern technology. So the old but large radio is the impressive stuff.
Yeah. They're a very quirky family. They have this old, elaborate late radio. His parents are, it's an interracial marriage, which apparently is a weird thing in this universe. What adventures.
I'm going exploring. Richard cast a distracted look over his shoulder as he neared the big black door.
Wait, why is that distracted? Distracted by what? Can I take the father?
Yeah.
Just don't come back with all your toys broken.
His father said as he flipped through the paper.
Remember, dear, it was the robots.
Her and his father exchanged that sarcastic look of theirs.
Her, just her, that's her name. She's her Richardson or whatever. Wait, did we state the last name of Richard? I don't think so.
Vitro, it was in the third paragraph.
I guess it stated her name, it was Jen, but maybe her is her middle name.
See ya. He pushed open the door, walked down the hall, up a flight of stairs to the left, across the corridor, down some stairs of the left, down some more stairs, through a basement, and around a hallway, and finally to a secret place.
What an
The
adventure.
The end.
That's not just the end of a story, that's the end of this author's writing career.
Aww. That's so sad.
I'll give it that. It was awkwardly worded, it didn't really work out, but I can commend them for, like, having somewhat of a vision.
Yeah.
Like, I can kind of see what they were going for.
Yeah, I don't think any of these works were egregious. They were just very, very underdeveloped. You know?
Yeah.
Like, especially the first ones we read. I thought they could have used more description of terms of, like, what this beast was or what this kid is going through. Aside from he goes on adventures, we don't know anything about these adventures.
Yeah, we never got to the adventures.
So sad. As per usual, leave the author alone, or we will send the beast named Kark after you.
Yeah, you don't want to have the beast named Kark at your door.
Yeah, he's actually an avid listener of our channel, so he will know. We will tell him.
Unlike any of the other beasts in his state. Yeah, we have a Discord and a Tumblr linked below. Also a request form where you can request stories or movies for us to riff. But if it's a story, it would be much appreciated if it's 5,000 words or less.
And remember, if you do not like, then do not read.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.